How's it going? We're back in the shop today working on a customer's truck I've worked on quite a bit before. It's a 78 Ford F250. So he brought me this truck and the brakes are completely terrible in it. They went through and changed rotors, calipers, pads, drums, all that stuff, and the brakes are still terrible. This truck has a dual piston caliper, and so it's a little bit different than the F100s or F150s. So I called all the places, and most of them ask you if you want a dual piston caliper, if it's F250, blah, blah, blah. And the other half only provide you parts to an F100. There was no brake boosters available on the internet or anywhere I could find for a F250, F350 dual piston caliper. Rock Auto has a rebuild service for this, which is kind of interesting, but we needed the truck quicker than that, so we got a F100, I would assume. We're gonna see how that goes. That's just a single diaphragm. So those other ones are a dual diaphragm. This one's a single diaphragm. And then this looks the same. This is actually to an F250. This looks to be the same part, AC Delco part. Everything looks like it's gonna bolt up on this thing. So this is the proper master cylinder. I had to order this in, but I couldn't find the proper booster. So we're gonna put that booster on. This booster failed, and I'm changing the master cylinder while I'm in here, just because that way everything will be new except for the lines. And we'll see how this goes. They don't look different visually. Someone may have already changed this to an F100 at some point, but as long as it stops good enough, I'm happy. Let's see how this goes. So when you put a new booster from one company and a new master cylinder from the next company, they make these tools that you adjust. Let's see, so that goes all the way down. You screw that in until this just starts to move out. So that's bottomed out there. And then you take the opposite end of it, and you see how much clearance you have between this rod and the master cylinder. So I've got clearance. It's not super far away and it's not touching. Let's see if I can see that. So these are adjustable. So that's just about right. So if you're pushing on it, if it's too far out, it's gonna ride the brakes. If the rod is too far in, you're gonna have a bunch of slop in the pedal. So usually they get these things pretty good, but it's always good to check. So far the boosters seem to go on fine. There was no differences in it. So it looks like it's going good. All right, so everything went good. My cap didn't seat correctly, so I got a little bit of spill I gotta clean up. I'm gonna go steam wash it off. Not like it's gonna hurt anything. But yeah, so F100 booster fits on an F1 or an F250, and the F250 master cylinder fits on that. So I don't know if that's what this one was and someone had already changed it at some point, because I don't see a difference. But at least I know it's possible, and I can't really feel a difference brake-wise. It brakes really good. The only thing is one of these chambers is for discs and one is for drums, so I definitely do that correctly. But everything else seems to work fine. So those of you guys looking for a brake booster for an F250, I don't think I'd overthink it. I think I'd just put this on. You know, it's not like this truck is capable of going real fast. And then unless you're hauling a bunch of weight, but people really don't haul that much weight with these things anymore. So I think this is fine for what it is. So thanks for watching. Hope this helps somebody out. It's because yeah, I looked in the forums and there's a few people asking where the hell do you get boosters and stuff at. So I didn't look super hard. There might be something out there, but like I said, no point in overthinking it. So anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.